Hello guys, welcome to my new theory series, the Tinga theories. The Tinga theories are theories that I think I'll be talking about in some of my videos. Today, I'll be talking about the character Leopard. So Leopard was a character that made her episode appearance in the episode Why Leopard Has Spots. And in the episode, Monkey talks about how Leopard had spots after being caught up with Puffer. That's the snake character that everyone used to be scared of. And she appeared to have like the spots that Puffer has. So that's a sweet moment. And speaking of Puffer, in this episode, how do you recommend that Leopard has a boyfriend? You might be wondering, what the heck am I talking about? Well, you're about to find out. In the episode Why Puffer Sheds His Skin, by almost the end of the episode, he meets up with Camel. Camel thinks it's not right for him to be naughty, and soon as he got caught up in a rock, getting stuck in it, Camel shows how Puffer could get out by wiggling and squiggling, and by the end, they soon became friends way after. And Camel was trying to be nice. Well, except in his episode. His episode, he tried to drink all the water out of the water hole. But in the Leopard's episode, is the complete opposite. Instead, well, it's not the opposite. It's a bit of the same thing, but it has a different theme. This time, Leopard is friends with Puffer instead of Camel, which doesn't make sense, but I think I know why. By the end of the episode, Leopard wishes she had spots, and in the song Tinga Tinga Dream, we see her sleeping, and then suddenly spots appeared on her skin, after Puffer nibs her. Not a hard nib, a little teeny nib. And by the morning, Lion and Monkey were both surprised, and they decided to tell the other animals. At least, in this theory, there's also another theory that actually says that, oh my god, if Lion is in love, now, you know what I'm thinking, like. In the episode, Why Parrot Can't Keep a Secret, by the end of the episode, Parrot says, something about Lion that seems to be embarrassing. I don't know what it was, I kind of forgot. And also about Cheetah. And the way Lion looked and blushed. It's like he was in love with Cheetah. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and in the episode Why Zebra Has Stripes, during the middle of the episode, we see Hippo and Lion get in a relationship. The first time, here's how it goes. So Lion asked if Hippo wanted to choose something from the cave, but Hippo didn't. But this part from the episode really stopped me. But Hippo then says, "And I say, Your Majesty, you already look great." Oh my god. That's not the actual line, but I think that's what she said. And Lion blushes once again. Every time he blushes, he looks like he's in love with someone. How come Puffer never blushed at Leopard? Well, great question. And for my answer, I don't know. But here's a hypothesis. It's maybe that they're not actually in love. I think they're just friends. So that's what I think after that episode where Puffer and Camel were friends by the end of his episode. But by the end of Leopard's episode, I think they're just friends. What really confused me though is that Leopard's spots look just like Puffer's, which means the parents who almost look the same are in love with each other. So is the animals. It's with animals too. If Elephant would have had a girlfriend, it would have been an elephant. If Hippo would have had a boyfriend, it would have been a hippo. And if Lion would have had a girlfriend, it would have been another lion, but a female version. These happen with so many animals that I don't know if leopard, neither pufferder are in love with each other. Here's another thing. Maybe it's because that if they were in love with each other, they would have been friends with camel too. The only problem was leopard has never experienced camel. That's the problem. She never appeared at the end of the pufferder episode. Neither that, she only appeared like in some episodes until her big episode. Okay, another reason. So here's what I'm thinking about right now. I don't think they're in love with each other, but they're just friends. When Pufferder nibbed her tail, all the spots appeared looked like Pufferder's. Same old. But as you experience deeply, you notice that they have a bit of a strong relationship. So that must mean maybe that they're a bit in love with their friendship, like a relationship. But not like a romantic, flirty relationship. Just a friendly relationship. You know, if someone was friends with you, you would have shown them friendship. That's what I'm thinking about right now. So it may be that they're just friends. Yeah, true. Another reason might be because, like, they would have loved each other as much as Lion did with Hippo. But it's not like that. You've noticed that in some of the scenes that I talked about earlier with the parrot episode and the zebra episode, that you notice that by the end and middle of each episode, Lion blushes whenever someone talks about him having a flirty relationship. I don't know if that's true. But to be honest, here's what I'm thinking about. Cheetah. Now you might be wondering, what's up with Cheetah? I don't know. How the heck can she already have baby cubs if she doesn't even have a boyfriend? Now, here's my answer. What if Lion was Cheetah's boyfriend, but what if her cubs didn't even have Lion's relationship species? Like, Lion has a mane. The cubs don't have a mane. They don't even have his colored. They don't have blue coloring or any other thing. Another reason why. You notice that the cubs look just like Cheetah. In the episode Why Jackal Howls at the Moon, when Jackal was about to steal from a cub's lunch, the monkeys noticed and decided to tell Lion. Cheetah decided too. No one should ever take food from any other people. That's stealing. From that episode, I got a perspective that maybe Cheetah was protecting her cubs as usual. Like if you would regularly be a mom, you would protect your kids. But even though Lion is king of Tinga Tinga, that's not what he always acts like. In the episode Why Lion Roars, and this was before he started to roar. In the episode Lion Roars, he tries to face his fears over Crocodile trying to take over the land. And he decided that when he went to that cave with Flea, his roar was so loud it scared Bat. And by the end of the episode, he finally scared Crocodile. It's also like if Lion was protecting the world, just like if Cub was just like Cheetah was protecting her cubs. Same old, same old. You know what's more confusing? If Cheetah had kids, who's the dad? Where's the dad? I don't know, but I think there's maybe hypothesis to this. Let me show you. If Cheetah's dad or husband would have appeared in the show, they would have been in love with each other, and we could have saw the birth of the cubs. But if Cheetah's dad wasn't in the show like now, I think maybe he must have died or must have moved somewhere far away. There's no reason why. We never heard from Mr. Cheetah in the show, and he never actually appeared in the show. The only evidence we could see is Cheetah and their cubs. From Cheetah's debut episode, Why Cheetah Has Tears, she was being tormented by crocodile, lizard, I think hyena. Yeah, those guys. Why couldn't she just protect herself? And by the time, she could have just called for help. But she would have ignored Crocodile and then said, "Okay, stop it right there." She would have just said that. Why in the episode did she actually just, cried? That's not even though, yeah, she did got hurt. She got stubbed by a stick in her toe. But still, she was protecting her cubs, and she never even protected herself in that episode. When she had a race with Wind in that usual game, she got stubbed her toe on a log. Crocodile and the others started to torment her, and the only thing she could have done was cried. That's not the reason. I think she should have just, like, if Elephant was there, he would have sought him. It would have trumpeted, a loud trumpet, as usual, alerting the other animals. But here's another reason. During this time, I don't think her cubs were born yet. So during that time, I think that was a time she didn't know how to protect anything, or herself. So maybe in Tinga Tinga, they must have taught her. And by the time in the next episode she would appear with her cubs. Oh yeah, and here's another theory. Here's one of the cheetah theories I talked about earlier. The one where Cheetah's husband is. In the episode Why Cheetah Pecks the Ground, you see Hen has 3 chicks. And, she takes care of them, protect them as usual. Like from that episode with Jackal I said earlier. In that episode, he sleeps in her nest and tries to protect her chicks. But in the episode Why Hen Pecks the Ground, I've been wondering where her husband was. Like, where has he been? Why hasn't he been in the show, like with Cheetah? I think I have one more answer. In the same episode, Why Hen Pecks the Ground, it is revealed that Hen used to be friends with Eagle until by the end of the episode, she'd forgotten about the needle from the thread that Eagle owned, and Eagle would never be her friend again unless she found it. That was a big problem for her, which is why she always pecks the ground, if you ever watched that episode. Okay, that was my last theory. So what I'm thinking of is, I think Puffer and Leopard are just friends. Cheetah's husband must have gone away or died by other animals, like maybe a wildebeest or a wild beast. Like how in Bush Baby's episode, it is revealed that a big man called Majitu, a giant, people thought it was a fake story. That is, until Bush Baby found out one night. On that night, she looked at Majitu, and that's how her eyes grew big. And by the next morning, she told everyone. Even Bat noticed. In the middle of the episode, we literally see him shocked by the feat of Majitu. So, what I'm thinking of is, Leopard protects her babies, true. Her husband must have gotten killed by a beast, the wildebeests or Majitu. Lion has a bit of a flirty blush with Cheetah and Hippo, maybe because maybe his relationship back before he was king. Hen tries to protect her babies from Jackal, of course, after stealing her nest. In the episode Why Eagle Rules the Skies, her eggs were gone and were taken by Crocodile. Of course, she was protecting her nest. She always sits down and always protects her chicks. Alright, and here's one last theory. In the episode Why Ants Work Together, the ants protect their castle, of course. Why not? But I don't think that's a theory that relates. I just think they work together and try to protect the castle as usual. At the beginning of the episode, the king of the ants, I think it was, the blue one, said that to the monkeys trying to shout, "We're trying to build here. Okay, move, please." And the monkeys couldn't hear him. As their usual self, they would say, "What did he say?" Okay, I think that's the end of the theories. Thank you so much for watching. And I think this is the love triangle, I think. And we hope you enjoyed today's video. See ya.